think pretty much everybody who's ever been to a dentist has one or two bad memories. I mean, it makes sense. You go to a doctor, he puts you on a bed, and he starts drilling in your mouth. I just cringe thinking about it. And then they have the audacity to tell you your gums are bleeding because you don't floss. No, doc, my gums are bleeding because you're hitting them with a flippin' mini pickaxe. And you're also right, I don't floss, and I probably should floss. Anyways, guys, welcome to a brand new video. It's me, your host, Dart, and today we're gonna be watching a dental horror story by Dr. Bob. So hey, if you have a fear of dentists, you probably shouldn't watch this video because it's only gonna get worse. Anyways, guys, make sure you smash like and let's get straight into it.
Tell me if it starts to hurt, the dentist says before reaching into your mouth with a pair of orthodontic pliers and starting to pull your front teeth back into place.
See? That's what I'm talking about. Why do the tools that the doctor uses for your teeth in your little mouth look like the ones people use to take cars apart? I mean, of course that's gonna scare me.
Evidently your screams aren't enough of an
oh my
indication of
God.
the extreme pain you feel because he doesn't stop pulling. After what feels like hours of excruciating oral surgery, you're finally standing outside the dentist's office texting with a friend.
My man, shouldn't they put you under like anesthetics so you don't feel him pulling the flipping teeth out of your mouth? I mean, I have like 4 teeth that were pulled, and every single time they were pulled, they put a syringe in my mouth, they went shoo, and then I couldn't talk anymore because I couldn't feel anything. I kind of looked like Sylvester Stallone. Sorry about that joke. I love your movies though.
Come on, show me. It can't be that bad, reads the message from your friend. You're nervous to send her a picture though, since you have a small crush on the girl and you don't want her to see you in this state. But after she asks you again, you decide to take a quick selfie and send it to her anyway.
What
you
the heck?
snap a photo of your mangled mouth and jaw. The mess of wires had to be hastily applied to move your remaining crooked teeth back into place with globs of fast hardening epoxy, and the result looks like a low-budget horror movie prosthetic.
What the? This guy probably doesn't have insurance. That's why he went to this dentist. But I'm pretty sure he made it worse. Ain't no way. There is no flipping way that this guy went to the dentist and his teeth looked worse than this. Because you go to the dentist for an improvement. Ain't no way, bro. Unless he had no teeth. But even then, having no teeth would still look nicer than this. Look, he's got like, what is this, like metal wire just running through his gums? And ugh, this is so gross. What the heck happened here?
You send the message and wait. You watch the dots appear that indicate she's writing a response, then watch as they disappear without a reply.
Oh
you
well.
sadly slip the phone back into your pocket and begin walking away.
Obviously, nobody wants to see that, brother. Why would you even send that to your crush? If she's your crush, you only send her cool pictures.
As you make your way home with your head hung in shame, you keep your mouth shut tight. You don't want any passersby to see what you've become. You decide to detour through the park to avoid any people as much as possible. And as you walk, you decide to stop at a picnic table next to a small pond.
What?
You sit at the table and watch the ducks mill about in the water. They have it so lucky, you think. Ducks never have to worry about their teeth getting knocked out by a baseball and leaving them looking like a monster.
Oh, I'm dumb. So here's what happened. The dentist he just went to isn't the person who made his teeth look that way. So apparently this poor guy, I actually feel super bad for him. Apparently he got hit in the face by a baseball bat. Now, I don't know why a baseball bat would do that. I'm pretty sure baseball bats can't even think for themselves. It's kind of weird. Must be some kind of magic baseball bat. Anyways, we're getting distracted here. So he got hit in the face by a baseball bat, and then the dentist tried to fix it as best as he could, but the best he could. It's pretty bad, so it probably looked worse before that. Anyways, how is this person gonna fix his teeth?
The ducks suddenly all start moving away from your side of the pond, eventually taking flight and leaving completely.
Aw.
You get the sense that they're trying to get away from something, and you turn around, but there's nothing behind you.
I saw something.
Oh, it must be me, you think. But then you get the sense that there is something behind you, and turn again. Still though, there's nothing. It's just you, the picnic table, and the empty pond.
This is making me
You turn back
paranoid.
to watch the still water, but you can't shake the feeling that there's someone behind you, and turn again. Hello? Is anyone there? You ask.
I hope
But
not.
no one answers. You turn back to the pond and you scream in fright at the
What
thing
the-
standing before you and fall back off the picnic table.
What the heck is
You
that?
get up out of the dirt and you don't wait to stick around to see who or what this thing is. You start to run as fast as you can.
Did you guys see
but
that,
you
though?
immediately hear it chasing after you. Instinctually, you take out your phone and start trying to take pictures of whatever it is that's behind you.
That's the first thing you do, my man. I'd be running like hell. I wouldn't even look back. Matter of fact, by the time I had a feeling something was looking at me, I would have probably been on a plane to China or something like that. Like, I'm paranoid like that. Anyways, it's some kind of weird creature. And check this out, guys. I'm pretty sure this creature's made out of teeth. I mean, look at all these things sticking out of its body. I'm pretty sure these things are supposed to be teeth. So is it some kind of monster that grabs teeth from people's mouths and then, ugh, I don't even want to think about it. That's even worse than a dentist.
You know no one will ever believe you, and you want some evidence of this
Whoa.
thing. You manage to snap off a couple of pictures,
What the heck?
and you can hear the creature gaining on you. You scream as your mouth begins to ache. Perhaps running this soon after your surgery is causing your damaged teeth to shift.
The
The
thing
pain
is
is intense.
fast.
It starts to feel like your mouth is full of jagged rocks, but you can feel that it is your teeth pushing out and stabbing into your mouth.
What?
You take one last picture before the creature leaps on you, sending you both to the ground and your phone tumbling into the dirt.
What's it doing?
Early
What
the next
happened?
morning, a police perimeter has been set up in the park. The detective arrives and walks past the traumatized-looking jogger who must have been the one that discovered the grisly scene.
Oh no. He didn't make it. Now he will never be able to tell his crush how much he likes her. I bet she feels bad about not sending him a message now, doesn't she? Anyways, guys, smash like to pay your respects. And I want to see F's in the comment section right now. Anyways, let's see what's left of this guy.
An officer guarding the site lifts up the police tape so the detective can enter the crime scene that surrounds a body lying under a white sheet. The
Poor guy.
detective asks the officer if they've found anything yet, and the officer hands the detective a plastic bag containing a dirty cell phone. The detective puts on a latex glove and removes the phone from the bag.
Oh, and he made pictures of the creature. Wait, is the detective actually gonna see the creature? Is he actually gonna get this clue?
The screen is cracked, but it still works. There's numerous messages on the screen that look like they're from someone trying to apologize for not responding sooner.
Oh, now I feel so bad. So his crush actually did reply. Wait, I kind of want to see what she said, though. She said, don't be mad at me. She asked, is everything okay? Are you there? Are you offended? Bruh. What? What kind of question is that? This guy is insecure about his new set of teeth. He sends you a picture and then you ignore it. Of course he's offended. Why would you do such a thing? You didn't have to tell him he looked pretty.
Because if you did, you'd be lying, and nobody likes a liar.
But you could have just said, oh, it is what it is, or something like that.
And asking where the phone's owner is and if they're mad at her. The detective opens the phone's camera app and starts looking at the last photos that were taken.
Wait, what?
It's a strange series of pictures. They seem to all be selfies that a young man was taking as he ran through the park.
Wait, what?
It almost appears as though there's a figure behind him, but it's hard to tell.
That's weird. Because, guys, when he was running, he wasn't making selfies. He was pointing the camera at the monster. So, is it the monster somehow manipulating the pictures? Is it, like, not possible to make pictures of the monster? Let's find out.
There's a foggy white vignette on the pictures that gets worse the further he looks, slowly
what is
closing
that?
in until the last photo is nothing but a blurred milky white screen. The detective flips the phone over and looks at the lens, which you can see is completely covered in a hard white substance.
Oh.
The detective places the phone back in the evidence bag and kneels down next to the body.
Okay, here we go,
The police
guys.
officer turns away. He's already seen the victim and doesn't need to again. The detective
Is it that
pulls
bad?
down the sheet to reveal a truly shocking sight. The boy's mouth is a mess of teeth. Far, far too many teeth.
What?
There are teeth growing out of every part of his gums at horrible angles, filling his mouth and jutting out at
Ugh.
painfully odd angles. Who could have done this?
How does that happen?
What could have done this? The local police department may not have had any idea what the state of this victim meant, but the SCP Foundation did, because they had seen the same occurrence dozens of times before.
So what is this, Doc?
In fact, they had seen it happen so many times that they had classified this anomalous entity as SCP-4910, but it had
Okay.
already earned a much more ominous nickname within the Foundation. It was known as the Grinner.
Yeah, that's kind of... I don't like the way that thing looks. I don't like the way it smells. And I don't like its name. Everything about this thing is creepy, and I don't like it.
Very little is known about SCP-4910, and eyewitness accounts of the creature are all extremely brief, due to those who have interacted with it quickly succumbing to its effects.
These are pictures of it?
What is known is that SCP-4910 is a quadruped and appears to be made partially, or perhaps entirely, out of teeth.
I I literally said that. I said it. I said it looks like there's teeth coming out of his body. And guess what? This flipping thing is made out of teeth. That's so gross. I mean, guys, right now, wash your hands and go feel your teeth. I mean, it feels kind of weird. Like, imagine a creature whose whole body feels like... Ugh, I cringed. Let's keep looking.
Those who encounter SCP-4910 quickly experience its primary anomalous effect, which is that it causes the extremely rapid overproduction of teeth in its victims' mouths. Existing teeth will quickly increase in size, protruding farther out of the gums than should be able,
That's so
while new
gross.
teeth will begin to sprout from any available space in the mouth, including the roof of the mouth and underneath the tongue. These new teeth will completely fill the mouth, which almost immediately inhibits their ability to speak or vocalize at all. The creature will then use this opportunity to attack and incapacitate the victim before starting to feed.
What?
Further adding to the mystery of SCP-4910's appearance comes from the effect it has on any nearby recording equipment.
Okay.
Cameras and other devices that come within SCP-4910's proximity will have their critical components compromised by a sudden appearance of a layer of dentin, which is the calcified material that partially makes up teeth. Interestingly, SCP-4910 seems to possess some level of intelligence, as it appears able to differentiate between normal civilians, who it hunts for sustenance, and members of organizations that seek to hunt down and contain or harm it, which it uses for an even more nefarious purpose.
Why would he know that? Why would that creature know the difference between a regular person and someone who's part of like the SCP Foundation? Kind of weird, because at the end of the day, they're all people. They all have teeth, I'm pretty sure. Which also raises the question, what if somebody doesn't have teeth? Will he still target that person? Yes or no? What about people who have fake teeth? You know, old people that have like a, what's it called? Like the fake teeth, they put in water at night and then it kind of grows and then they take it out and then put it in. Guys, I don't know what it's called. Please remind me down below in the comment section, because I might be going crazy right now.
While the exact mechanics are still unclear, it seems as though SCP-4910 is able to infect certain anomalous organization members with its ability, causing them to act as a vector for the effect, who then spread it to even more victims.
So it's like a virus?
This effect is, of course, of great concern to the Foundation, and containment protocols for infected victims have been hastily put into place.
That's gross.
Should a member of staff begin bearing a grin with too many teeth or multiple tooth-filled smiles, they are to be immediately immobilized by any means necessary, though preferably with a firearm that allows one to keep an appropriate distance and hopefully prevent any further spread of the effect.
Dude, that's actually so gross and also kind of scary. So it's not just a creature, it's also like a kind of virus. The creature doesn't have to be near you. If it infects somebody, that person can infect like 1 million people. Imagine something like that existing in real life.
The infected individual is then to be doused in a hydrochloric chemical compound that will reduce the afflicted to a pulp-like substance.
A night vision compound?
Once this pulp is no longer animate, it can be transferred to the closest incineration site for disposal. Should a member of personnel have an interaction with SCP-4910 and feel that they were exposed to its anomalous effect,
she is infected.
May be saved by taking immediate medical action. Oral surgery to remove the additional teeth has been found to be effective when the procedure is undergone in the first 1 to 2 hours following exposure.
Oh, what?
So the victim will suffer lifelong permanent physical issues from the procedure. Once 3 hours have passed, the effect will have spread to the rest of the body, with teeth appearing virtually anywhere.
What?
Unfortunately for the victim, should the infection reach this point, pain management has been shown to be ineffective, and there is nothing that can be done to alleviate their suffering, save for termination. SCP-4910 remains at large and has been given the Keter classification. Mobile Task Force Epsilon, codenamed Turfing Black, is the only MTF authorized to respond to sightings, and they have been given permission to engage the creature and utilize lethal force if necessary, due to the danger this anomaly presents specifically to the SCP Foundation.
Can you actually kill it though? I wanna go back to this part. Can you imagine how terrifying that would be? Like literally teeth coming out of your body and you turn into a teeth monster? Teeth should only be in your mouth. That's it. And teeth are already a pretty creepy thing. Like, what are teeth? Why do they exist? Why do they look the way they do? Anyways, I'm getting super off topic here. I guess this video really hit a nerve somewhere that I didn't know about. Anyways, guys, really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash like, subscribe, check out Dr. Bob, and let me know what I should react to in the next video. See ya!